Hello everyone, welcome to a little bonus video for my little Let's Play project for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So this will be a video covering the aspects of the Pokemon Go Park, and because there's like a little bit of sensitive information related to it, that's why it's in a video and never been streamed before. That way I can edit out some details. But primarily this will be showing how to get the Pokemon Meltan and Melmetal. So what we want to do here is let's go ahead and mute the phone. Apparently it's just going to play on my headset no matter what, but the video should be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and enter the Go Park. Now if we talk to this guy, welcome to the Go Park Complex, what would you like to do? Okay. There is one step I kind of forgot, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. The game's a little laggy on my end, so hopefully the video comes out fine. But what we want to do is we want to open Pokemon Go settings. It's a nice little throwback to the Game Boy printer little jingle. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to pair our game with a Pokemon Go account to communicate with it. Now it's important that you have Bluetooth turned on for this process. Thank you Twitch viewer. Now it's important that we have Bluetooth on for this process because that is the primary way that the Switch communicates with the phone. So now what we're going to want to do is if we switch the phone, we'll want to go to Settings, Connected Devices, Nintendo Switch, Connect to Nintendo Switch, and then we'll hit Yes on the game. Devin's DS account has been found. Would you like to pair your game? Yes, we want to pair the game. And just like that, pairing is complete. Now that we did that, now we may talk to the guy. Welcome to the Car Park Complex. We would like to bring a Pokemon. It doesn't really matter which Pokemon. I think you can hold up to 50 per park. So you have 20. And these could be mostly any Pokemon from the Kanto region, as well as Alola forms of Pokemon from Kanto, as well as Meltan and Melmetal. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to Go Park. My trainer's running away. This Caterpie is actually going to be a pretty good demonstration. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to catch a Pokemon that appears in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because those are the only Pokemon that can transfer into it. And after we do that, we can transfer 50 more Pokemon to Go Park. So now we'll want to start communication. And from the phone side, we'll want to hit the Nintendo Switch icon up here in the corner, and it will immediately deselect any Pokemon that can't move over. So certain Pokemon can't move over, like costumed Pokemon can't be transferred over. I don't believe Shadow Pokemon can be transferred over. But stuff that can be transferred over is stuff like legendaries, like let's say we want to transfer Articuno. I think favorited Pokemon are also excluded, so there might be a few Pokemon I might be missing. But I know for sure legendary Pokemon can be transferred over. But any Pokemon will do. So let's go ahead and send this Caterpie over to the Nintendo Switch. Okay. After that, we'll receive the Pokemon in the game. Just like that, we get a little bonus. But more importantly, the mystery box is now available. So we'll go ahead and put the console game down for a moment while we open that mystery box. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to go to items, scroll your way down until you get to the mystery box. Mysterious old box. Opening it causes certain Pokemon to appear for a limited time. Now, the limited time kind of varies, sort of, depending on what event is going on. Sometimes I think it'll be a half hour, sometimes it'll be an hour. But we'll go ahead and open the mystery box, which you can do once per day. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's once every 3 days. So now we'll have a timer going, and it says that we have an hour going, and voila, we got a Meltan. Now this is the only way to get Meltan in the game. You don't need Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee specifically to get Meltan. What you can do is, if you have Pokemon Home, you can transfer Pokemon straight to Pokemon Home instead. If you don't have Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And it'll also open up the mystery box in the same way. So, but the important thing with Meltans is that you'll want to give a Pineapple Berry any chance you get, because the way that the evolution works is kind of ridiculous. So let's go ahead and try to catch this Meltan. Unfortunately, that one didn't go through. And unfortunately also, when you use a berry and it doesn't catch, you'll have to use another berry to pray it works this time. Seems like we're not catching this little guy. And I don't think it's a guaranteed catch either. So you may want to use a different berry if at all possible, but I would highly recommend Pineapple for one specific reason. So there we just got 6 Meltan candies. We also got 3 XLs, but that part doesn't matter as much. Because in order to evolve into its evolution, we would need 400 candies. Now, I got stacked pretty good. I have like 2,000 Meltan candies because I've done several of these boxes. But if you haven't gotten like all these boxes and you're just starting from scratch, you're going to need to catch an absurd amount of Meltan, a little less than 100, I guess, if you Pineapple every time. But yeah, and you know, another one would pop up. They pop up like roughly once a minute, so if your box has like an hour timer, there's like maybe 60 right there if you just get lucky and immediately catch one a minute and you're very fast. So let's go ahead and just catch another Meltan right here. You know, and that's just part of it. So now, in order to get Meltan into the main series game, or at least into Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, if we go into the game over here, we'll want to do the same thing. Welcome to the Go Complex Park. What would you like to do? Bring Pokemon again. And again, it doesn't really matter which park you go into. We'll want to start communication, and then from the phone. I don't think these have a chance of being shiny at any time. These typically have they have like their own little separate events where they can be shiny in Pokemon Go. And I already have 2 Meltan and a Melmetal ready to go. Now the unfortunate thing about evolving Meltan is that it has to be done through Go. And you know what? I do have enough candy that I can just evolve one of them. Let's appraise you, see how good you are. You're decent. You're pretty garbage. So yeah, let's just go ahead and evolve one since I got the candies for it. This is what the evolution looks like. And now I'm leaving my console hanging over here. I'll just cancel it real quick. But unfortunately, there's no way to evolve Meltan at this current point as of 2025 in the main series game, so it has to be done through Pokemon Go first. Alright, switch back to the game. Go and bring Pokemon. To go Park 1. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the Nintendo Switch icon. Select those 2, since we'll want to bring them into the game. This is the only way to get Meltan and Melmetal in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, with one small exception that I will save for the very end of the series. But this is primarily the way to do it. So let's go ahead and transfer that's 2. Devin's DS account has been found. Yes, yes. That's me. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the mystery box, when you do this, is going to be in like a 3-day countdown timer. So when you open like a box, 3 days later, you can open up another one. I don't know why they can't just let you do it like either once a day or just whenever you want type of thing, but it's mobile game limitations, what can you do? But yeah, I think with that, we're basically done with the phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the view for it. And I'll turn it off on my computer site too while I'm at it. Alright, so now that we got Meltan and Melmetal into the park, we're gonna want to enter a Go Park. Go Park 1 will do it. Now this is kind of a big park. It's pretty spacey, as you can imagine. You can hold up to 50 Pokemon, and if they all happen to be big, you're gonna need the room. But yeah, you can port over legendaries. I think even Mew as well, if you happen to have your one Mew and you transfer it over. But yeah, these are the little guys that are over here now. What we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to talk to it. Unfortunately though, it'll straight up say where you caught it in the corner. It's gonna be blurred out for the video. So that's why it's not being streamed in strictly video. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna catch it. You can move it into a different Go Park if you want. I'm not really. I don't really understand why you would need to. But yeah, let's go ahead and catch this guy. Now, once you catch it in Go Park, the information will be changed. So right now, the OT is Devin's DS instead of like the Devin that's the trainer name of this game. So that'll be one of the things that are changed. Another thing that would change is, since we caught them in Pokeballs before, if we caught them in Great or Ultra Balls, they'll be changed to whatever ball we pick here. So like, let's say we wanted to catch this thing in a Premier Ball, and because I don't have a lot of Premier Balls, I'm just gonna rise it up. Thankfully, we don't need Meltan Candy in this game particularly. Okay, let's go ahead and catch you. Let's go ahead and catch you, I said. Excellent. Or not excellent. Come on, come on. These are technically guaranteed catches. If they do run away on you, they stay in the park, so they just kind of scurry off to a different spot in the park, I guess. But they're a guaranteed catch so long as you get the balls for it, because I don't know why they don't just make it an actual guaranteed catch, but... Wow, I am just failing at this. Hang on. Dang. Just wiggle really quick. Ah, oh, come on! You can also transfer shiny Pokemon into this game as well, so you're not limited to non-shinies. So if you do like a community day of like Squirtle or whatever might be going on, you can also import those shinies as well. Now, if you put them in Pokemon Home straight from Go, they'll have this weird little stamp in the corner. Hey, there we go. They'll have this little stamp in the corner saying, hey, you got this from Pokemon Go. Meanwhile, if you bring it into this game from Go, it won't have that mark on top of the Pokemon, but it will still be in the summary screen. Alright, so now that we caught Meltan, the data will be added. It melts particles of iron and other metals found in the subsoil, so we can absorb them into its body of molten steel. Alright, very cool. Now we got its evolution to catch, since we can't evolve Meltan in this game. Figure it's a little special occasion, so might as well use Premier Balls while we're here. Hopefully this one time it will take less than 10. Now whatever level they were in Pokemon Go, because they kind of have like a level system in Go as well, it'll be kind of converted into this game as well. Like let's say you maxed a level to the point where it'll start taking XL candy instead of normal candy for powering them up. They'll be level 40 at that point. But most of the time I think these guys hover around like, you know, from 10 to 20 or something. So if you want to use them in the main playthrough, finding them in this part of the game ain't too broken. How does that thing even jump? It's just a big golem. Yeah, I know I curved that. It just didn't want to register. Can you not jump anymore, please? Thank you. Wiggle, wiggle. Nah. What a shame. Alright, you know what? Bad throws and all that aside, how about we just Silver Raz it? Maybe then it'll take. Oh, Silver Raz, excellent. Please just catch. Seriously? That's the thing about RNG, you can't control none of it. The only thing you can do is make it more likely, and even then I kind of wonder. Oh, I think it's gonna run away now. Yeah, it's really such a shame that the balls are all used up, but I mean, he's still here. You can still talk to him and you can try again. If it helps, you can also save beforehand, and if you like somehow just use up all your balls just trying to catch this thing, you can reset and get all your balls back that way. I'm not too terribly worried about it. I mean, if he only wants to be caught in an Ultra Ball, then whatever, I guess. But I would like to try Premier Ball since it's kind of a nice occasion. Come on, wiggle, wiggle, click. Yeah, it's about to run away too. Kind of a stubborn old fella. I don't get how that failed. I honestly have no idea. I don't know how that threw way overhead. Most of the controls bug me sometimes. Other times it's like, okay, cool, this is fun. Other times it's like, why? Why did it go way over the head of an Onix? How did I even do that? I don't know. Like, maybe I'll just throw another raspberry at it, I guess. There is no way that did not work. This game is jerking my chain at this point. Oh my god, just get in the ball already. I will just take a solder iron to this thing and apply it to an old Game Boy battery, I swear. Just take a little piece of it and just wire it to it. God. You know what? This time I'm running away. Stupid thing. I'll just keep trying Premier Balls until I run out, and then I'll start throwing Ultras. I'm not gonna give up on Premier Ball just yet. That honestly should have been an excellent. I don't care what you say. What is this Meltan's deal, or Melmetal's deal? This might be the hardest Melmetal I've ever caught. I don't know why. Is it because it's like the 2-star one that I had praised earlier? Like what? Wiggle. Pop. Come on. Yeah, one story I do like about Meltan is that it was introduced in Pokemon Go through a completely separate Pokemon's Community Day. And many people were like, whoa, is this some kind of glitch? Did I, like, encounter a Ditto by accident? But no, it was just the real-world reveal of a Pokemon, and that was honestly something I really liked about it. Because, you know, we always find out about new Pokemon through either magazines or trailers or something. But, like, going out into, like, your local park and, like, tapping on a Pokemon and then, oh, it's a whole different Pokemon. Like, that's a magical feeling. Alright, unfortunately, none of the Premier Balls wanted to work, so I guess I'll start going with Ultra since it looks pretty in that ball, I guess. Why? How? How does that happen? There is no way! I would much rather point this thing like a Wii remote at the screen and just hit the button and have it shoot that way. Having to literally throw my controller is just so stupid sometimes. Like, I don't know what the difference between that and one of my other throws is. Like, wow, this is so ridiculous. Come on. Finally, I thought I was gonna spend half an hour just catching the darn thing. Ah, finally. Hey, Raichu leveled up, sweet. Now everybody's level 48. Don't need to nickname all of them. Alright, Melmetal. Revered long ago for its capacity to create iron from nothing. For some reason it has come back to life after 3,000 years. Just like a certain Floette, apparently. And this Caterpie, well, you just chilling here. But yeah, that's more or less all there is to Go Park. I guess there is like a little chase minigame. Oh, there's no entryway. I actually have to back out this way. So let's go ahead and save and have our empty Premier Ball pocket. But yeah, let's go ahead and check them out in the center screen. Oh, I don't want to move them. But yeah, this Meltan ended up being level 13, this one ended up being level 17. Yeah, now instead of saying that it came from whatever city it was caught in, now it's just gonna say it came from Pokemon Go, which is nice. If we judge it, its stats are terrible. Now, the stats from Pokemon Go are directly converted, so HP is like the same, except what the formula is that it's doubled plus 1. So if you ever have like a 0 IV Pokemon, that won't be the case when you transfer it. It will like guaranteed be a 1 at the very least. So its HP stat was pretty decent. So what had happened is that it doubled and then added 1. And then the attack stat from Pokemon Go will distribute evenly onto attack and special attack. And then same with defense, it will distribute evenly from special defense to defense. The one outlier is speed. I think it can still be a 0, but it'll be anywhere from 0 to 31. That one will be the completely random stat. So if you ever transfer like a completely perfect 100%er in Pokemon Go, that speed stat may make it terrible, but at least it'll be guaranteed 5 IV, which is nice. But yeah, that is pretty much all there is to these guys. A sassy Melmetal, that's so fitting. But yeah, that is all to these guys. That is the only extra addition to the Kanto Pokedex. Since like future evolutions, like the future EV evolutions of Espeon and Umbreon, they're not in this game for some reason. I would rather they be in this game than not. But as you can see, we got 151, which is like the classic OG number of Pokemon. Then we got 152, 153 being these awkward little Meltan and Melmetals. And yeah, they're just awkwardly placed at the end of this Pokedex here. Yeah, if you don't ever want to catch Meltan and Melmetal, that's kind of fine, because there is still... in Pokemon Home, if you do like the challenge for it, it only wants you to catch the first 150. These 3 don't count toward that, which is nice. Yeah. That is the way to get Meltan and Melmetal in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and also Pokemon Go. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, make a comment down below on any steps that I may have missed. And then if you want to catch a future part, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. See you guys some other time. Bye-bye.